Ashley and I were driving home the other day and the wheel bearing finally just blew out. It sounds awful and I do not want to risk driving it all the way back to the shop, so I gotta fix it at home. Now from Rock Auto, I did pick up 2 Timken bearings. Yes, Timken. Most of the time Rock Auto even stocks the OEM ones, and that's what I had planned out when I knew I was gonna have to do this a while ago. This time around they only had the Timken. I'm not complaining. Should be a very good bearing and should last us. We're not keeping this size tire on here much longer. I keep teasing it often and more often about taking the lift off this thing, and we are doing that. I'm taking this completely apart and rebuilding it as soon as I can. All right, the first thing we're gonna do is pry this caliper open a little bit, give us a little more room in there, compress that piston. Yeah, this. Ugh. Oh. That's not good. Okay, and now that you got the caliper off, we gotta get the rotor off of this. But it's gonna take a lot of effort to get these off of here. Usually, no matter how many miles are on the truck, there's only 50 on this, and it was a pain when I had to do a couple wheel studs last time. And follow your ABS wire all the way up. Behind here, it's plugged in. Push this red tab up. A little pick helps. And then you can push this and pull your ABS wire out. This is a fantastic time to spray down the bolts. Get those guys in between the hub. Just in case you're gonna have to use some heat, get that, get it penetrating now. We've got one more thing, and we could take the wheel hub bolts off. 33mm socket on that axle nut. Okay, so just like that, it's wheel bearing time, 18mm. I'm gonna take these 2 off, turn the wheel, take those 2 off, and then beat this thing. All right, not too bad so far. So now that you're at this point, you just got to literally beat the wheel bearing, get that off, and put your new one on. Guys, check this out. Listen to this bearing. And then it gets hung up right here. It sounds awful. But anyway, we got it all off. Only thing we're gonna do is take a wire wheel, clean off all of the surfaces, and then we'll slap the new one in. All right, and the next step is to unload our new Timken wheel bearing. Wow. So smooth. That's nice. Load the axle in. Guys, we're running out of daylight quick. I'm probably gonna have to knock this. I'm probably gonna just have to knock this side out and then do the other side at the shop, because that one's not that bad. This one was just, there's no chance I was gonna drive on the passenger side anymore. But the other one should make it to the shop. All we're gonna do is everything in reverse now. I'm gonna put the bolts in, tighten them down, axle nut, run the wire, throw the rotor on, throw the caliper on, throw the wheel on. I'll tell you. All right, well, you can see we made it to the shop. The Timken bearing did absolutely phenomenal. Look at how good this thing looks off the purple. That looks so good, those two together. I can't wait to see this in full form. But the Timken bearing did absolutely wonderful. A lot of the bangs, clanks, and grinding and squealing and screaming noises are gone. Obviously, this one still needs replaced. It made it here just fine, but I think a lot of the front end noises will clear up after this one. And we got 2 jacks this time, so it'll be a lot easier to turn the wheel. We won't have to start the thing. Oh, shut up. Yo, wow, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. Well, like I said, we will be taking the big wheels and tires off very soon. I keep saying that, but by the summer, this thing should look completely different. And let's see how long these Timkens last us on probably a couple thousand more miles on these, and then down to 37s or 35s. So if you guys enjoyed this video, shoot a thumbs up. If you haven't been here before, please get down there, click subscribe, drop me a comment if you haven't already. Take care. I will see you guys in the next one.